Welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman. Today is January 13th. Yeah, Friday 13th. It is day number 497 in this research. Just a reminder, Forensic SEO Training starts next week on January 19th. For details, go to forensicseotraining.com. And thank you, and please keep leaving your comments. I've said this before, it's like one thing that does two things. Google, YouTube's algorithm actually sees that you like this content based on your interaction, and more importantly, it tells me that you find it useful and helpful and worth my time to get up early and do these things. Okay, now someone in yesterday's comments had a question. Basically, what's the whole idea behind this project? So this is a good time maybe just to review. This is an indexation research project testing how long it takes new content from being published to being findable. And there are two test sites. You can see them here. The D indicates the desktop. The M indicates the mobile. Those are two separate test sites. Now let me show you what that means. When you go in your search console under the indexing section and pages, a fresh page a screen will pop up, and you will see all your pages that are indexed. It'll have a number and a little graph. And above that, it'll tell you primary crawler desktop and primary crawler smartphone, one or the other. These are two different sites. And so I'm finding there's a little different preference for one or the other, at least as it's shown in the last month or so. And so I'm testing it. Let's see where this train is going. Now, Google has told us, these two lines indicate the days, and also the fact that this is where I find if the simple keyword is found or the Java test keyword is found. Now, Google has told us they perform two passes on our content: a simple pass to grab all the HTML at first. That's called a discovery crawl. And a second pass to capture the pieces of the page. That's the JavaScript, the images, and any other scripts that are on there, to do a render crawl or a render discovery crawl. Now then they take all that data and they convert our pages, our content, into straight HTML. The engineers call these protocol buffers. And I like Ted Kubitis' reference to these as the permanent record of each page of our content. So with these protocol buffers or permanent record, with all the software pieces converted into HTML, you can think of it almost as what would have to happen if you had tons of data sources and you needed to put them all in one spreadsheet to evaluate the data. And that data would have to be normalized so that what was supposed to go in that one column indeed went into that one column. So the simple keyword, when I find it, when I search for what is a unique keyword to my test page, it confirms that Google, when I find it, it confirms that Google has performed that first pass. The JavaScript keyword, when it's found, when I search for it, which is also another unique keyword to the same test page, finding that second keyword confirms that Google has performed the rendering pass or the second pass. And it does more than that. This research has shown the Google engineers have told us that the entire indexation system is comprised of three separate systems: crawling, indexing, and serving. For years, we've used the term indexing in the same definition as serving, but it's different. Being findable by the keywords and being indexed is not the same thing. You can be shown in Search Console as indexed, but you may not find your content. Now, at some point between indexing and being findable, Google applies their algorithm, whichever flavor they have at the moment, to the content for sorting it, and keywords are assigned, not because they see that, hey, Google, this is the keyword I want to rank for in a note. They decide, and hopefully we have successfully left enough breadcrumbs so we're doing the right things to rank for that term. And as what we've discovered is basically, I'm trying to think of this. Google is a machine. It's a machine that breaks. And this testing revealed that the path to getting into the index by bypassing the Search Console request button is the way to get into the index. Now, when that path changes, this testing will know, because we'll be able to poke around and figure out what the next way into the index to be findable is. And this research has taught me that there is only one door into Google's index. Play that back. There is only one door into Google's index for the purpose of being indexed and findable. No amount of indexers have a special secret door into the index. There is one door, and there are times when Google shuts that door. To quote this, and these are their stories. All right, so now what you see here, I just want to quickly say that finding a lot of content this morning. So these test pages, this is interesting that on the desktop, the JavaScript keyword came in first, and we saw this also for Monday's test page. But so far this morning, yowza, it's pretty fun. This indicates that I have evidence of a rollback on some content that was previously findable starting in January that is currently not findable yet by its keywords. All right, this is the cheat sheet. This is where you can find, you can Google Index Detector and you'll find it. This was updated this morning. This is the test site with the primary desktop crawler. So was not able to find any new simple, found the JavaScript, and yes, I've confirmed that there are rendering mobile bots in the server logs, confirmed as of this morning. This one, oops, I forgot to change that color. So yes, on the desktop, the smartphone, the mobile site. Now remember, this is the one over here that is being primary crawler is the smartphone or the mobile crawler. So these two tested on this morning. I did not find any. I'll have to change this color. All right, so there you have it. That's it for the day. Check out Confessions of an SEO podcast. The latest episode came out this morning. And, well, let's see. It turned into a rant, but it was all for you. All right. Take care. Have a good day. Please post your questions or comments in the channel, and I will answer them. Thank you.